dear faculty members. Today I'm going to present to you how to teach online, providing continuity for students. The outcome. Develop plans to set your students up for success. After that, create techniques for continuity of learning online. Third, we have the challenges of moving classes from face-to-face to online. Then we have identify techniques for engaging your students online. Then assessments and feedback. Last but not least, how to manage the impact of and reflect teaching online. First, develop plans to set your students up for success. Who are your students? Digital literacy, connectivity, and accessibility. What physical setting might they be in when engaging with you and your teaching? What device you're connecting might they have access to? How comfortable are they with the internet? How digital are they? Digital literate are they? Have they previously learned online? Remember that doesn't have to be formal. They may have watched instructional videos or CPs collated information to choose a holiday, planned a route. Study skills, health, pastoral support. How independent are they with time management, personal planning, and autonomy? How might this sudden move from physical education space to an online contest? After that comes what health or accessibility issues might have a different impact on their ability to succeed with online learning than on their success with traditional learning. What emotional factors or external stressors might impact their abilities to succeed? How could you prepare your students for success? Establishing a picture of students should mean you're more ready to support them with appropriate materials and make sure that what you're communicating is sufficiently graded, relevant, and useful. Develop plans to set your study up for success. First of all, create and share a study/engagement/task plan with key datas and time. Set clear expectations in terms of the amount of time required for both direct and self-direct learning activities each week. Second of all, start a central place for sharing helpful links, guidance, and support. That means students find extra digital literacy, information, pastoral, or study support in one place. Last but not least, create community and collegiality. How you can build connection between yourself and your students. Now comes create techniques for continuity of learning online. Here you can see the preparing process for teaching online. This is the course life cycle. First of all, you have your plan. This plan will be designed. After that, you will build this plan and the course. Then you will run the course and make it succeed. After that, you review everything and the circle goes and goes and goes. Creating techniques for continuity of learning online. Hybrid course life cycle. Plan around context, how you teach and your students' needs. Design a student-centric approach to storyboard a course. Build content and media, rich resources and activities for teaching and learning. Run online academies. Call the course with active teaching and learning. Review and evolution, ensuring we reflect and iterate based on feedback. Then, lesson planning and learning design considerations. What digital resources do you already have available to reuse? This motive to prepare materials before starting course. Does the teaching really have to be live? This leads to recording videos and text documents. Your course pre-record, share resources via your learning management system, short LMS, a shared online folder. Do any of your students have any accessibility or literacy issues? This leads to putting a strategy to deal with disabilities of students, which activity you need to do and why. You have to search, filter, and evaluate. Planning your online activity. Consider the following. Does not need to be live delivery. It may mean doing something different to what you do face to face. Encouraging students to start learning and tasks every day. Keep in touch with your students per email, for example, or online sessions. Then consider your own teaching style and think of ways to maintain this online. Here you can see some top resources for modern online teaching. Here you can pause the record and read through everything. Design your course. Doing something different to what you do face to face. Then you could be setting a project work, then challenging your students to complete physical activity tasks every day, or encouraging them to start a learning diary. Keep in mind your overall learning objectives and outcomes. This can really help refine your thinking and cut the essentials. Design my course by learning model. Number 1. Number of students. Second of all, topic of lessons, time of period, then learning outcomes and objectives, then online lectures and video recording, then classwork and homework, study plan and reviewing video recording, and online assessment or assignments. Here you can see the number of students, the topic, data, graph, and statistic, and the time or period, 1 week. Here you can see the objectives. Here are the classwork, the homework, study plan, and many, many more. Focus on learning types and design your course. Learning type. Here you can see the learning type, and here the description. Production. Creating and presenting an output and developing concepts through using the methods of flipped classroom and letting the students explain what they understand. Practice. Generating actions and responding to feedbacks through working together or in groups in the class worksheet. Discussion. Ask questions and sharing ideas. Then we have collaboration, working together, and negation to create a shared output through working together or in groups in the class worksheet. investigations. Exploring and evaluation information through doing their homework or project. Last but not least, acquisition. Reading, watching, and listening to text through reviewing the study plan and lecture by through the video and PowerPoint presentation. Then, run your course. Supporting your students during run your teaching plan. For example, in math, it was not enough to lecture by PowerPoint like this or run a video. Therefore, we used the OneNote Math add in Windows 10 as whiteboard to explain steps by step. Then put ask and advice online office hours. Last but not least, pedagogy should come before tech. Reflect your work and review it. Identify approach to putting your teaching online, getting feedback from your student to enhance the learning outcomes by submitting a survey in BB. Getting per in the comment section of each step and reviewing your steps to engage your students and support. First of all, we have instructional technology. That means teaching, learning process, designing, carrying on evolution, your total process of teaching and learning based on research in learning and communication. The second circle is about educational media. Instructional machines and material. Then you have audiovisual technology. Use of this tool in design the process of teaching and learning. Thank you for your attention. Now we're gonna talk about how to teach online, providing continuing for students, part 2.